Hello, my name's Nathan, and in this video, I'm going to teach you how to fix your conversion tracking. Whether your conversion tracking says needs attention, whether it says it's misconfigured, or simply you get a form fill or a lead and it doesn't show up on your Google ads at all. So let's fix that. This is going to be the simplest way possible, and I'm a simple dude, so I'm going to be able to explain this in a way that you can understand it and implement it for yourself. So for this part, I'm going to set up a brand new conversion action so that you can see from start to finish. So when you get into your Google Ads account, you're going to want to go to goals right here, go to summary, and then come down here to create a conversion action. So there's many different conversion actions that we can create, different conversion types that we can create. But for the sake of this video, we're just going to do conversions on a website. So we're going to click this here, save and continue. And we're going to fire conversion when somebody submits a lead form. So we'll click submit lead form, and then we're going to do manually with code. We're going to see some conversion settings here. So we'll make sure primary conversion action is checked. So this is used for bidding optimization. This helps Google create a customer avatar or an avatar of your converters. And then we're going to use event snippet. And then you can use the same value for each conversion here. So this is how much that particular action on your website is worth. But I'm going to do different values and then use event snippet. And we're just going to do 1. So this counts how many conversions can come through for the same person, essentially. So you can have somebody come through and have multiple conversion actions in one session or just one. So for the sake of a lead form, we're just going to do 1. These usually are fine, 90 days, 3 days, 1 day. And then managed through Google tag is fine. You can leave enhanced conversions checked. So for the sake of this, I'm gonna call it test. And then here's where we actually get that tag that we're gonna put onto our website. So I'm gonna click setup tag. And then when I get to this page, I'm gonna go ahead and click install manually. And this is gonna give me a little code that I'm just gonna install on the header of the entire website. So I'll copy this code and then I'll take it over to my website and then I'll paste it, and you can use the custom HTML, or in GHL we have the ability to add tracking code. So we can actually put that right here. I have some other code in there that I use, but there's a couple of ways to do this. Most website builders have the ability to add a custom code, and that's where you will put it. The next step is to set up the form and the routing so that we can capture that conversion and send that signal to Google. So the easiest way to do this is to create a thank you page. So if you create a thank you page and you have a form, most forms give you the ability to redirect people that fill out the form to a thank you page. So on this thank you page, the next step that we're going to need to do is install that event snippet. So on the thank you page, we're also going to want to have this tracking code. So create your landing page, make sure the tracking code is on the landing page, and then make sure the tracking code is also on the thank you page so it can have a handoff to that page and still be able to track actions on that page. So we're just going to verify that this is also installed on that page, on that thank you page, and then we're going to configure the form so that redirects to that thank you page. So right here, I actually, in GHL, it allows me to see the URL of the thank you page. I usually just do it -thank you, and then I'll go over to the form. And again, this is a go high level form, so I can go into settings and then set the redirect URL after somebody fills out the form to go to that thank you page. Now, we're not completely there yet, but we're very close to having this to where it will track conversion actions with incredible accuracy and efficiency. And once you have this tag installed on the page, you can come back to this and actually test the installation to make sure that it's working properly. Some websites take a little bit of time for it to, after you publish, for it to populate live. So I wouldn't worry too much if this is not working right now. Let's just move on to the next step. After we test the installation, the next step is going to be to install the event snippet, which is what fires the conversion action on the thank you page. And that's the last thing you need to do. So let's go ahead and come back into this view, and then you'll see event snippet. So what you're going to do is copy this. I have it set to page load for this example. Copy this, head over to your thank you page, and then install it in the tracking code on the thank you page. Click save, make sure you publish it, and then also just double check your form. Make sure your form is actually routing to that thank you page link like this when somebody submits the form. Now, I've got all of this installed, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close this out, I'm gonna click finish, and we're gonna go and test this conversion action. So here's my brand new conversion action. I called it test. Right now it says it's inactive. So I'm gonna go to troubleshoot. I'm gonna click continue. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just go to that page where I installed this tracking on. I'm gonna fill out the form. And when I submit the form, I should arrive on this thank you page, where now that conversion action should have been triggered because we installed both the global tracking code and the event snippet on the thank you page. So the test is complete, and we're gonna go ahead and click finish. And now we can see this conversion action is sending data. Please like this video, comment if you think it was helpful, and subscribe to help me get this content out to more people. Google thinks that you are going to like the video popping up on your screen, so please feel free to check that out. And have a great rest of your day.